What's up, bottom feeder? Okay, so stop with deck delivery because there's a new set out with interesting cards. Will they change the Pauper format? Let's find out. And of course, we are playing this deck because of the Giant'S Boulder, which I think it's a great card. Everyone got crazy about this for good reason, I think. This is good in every Tron deck, and even in Affinity maybe, but the deck that benefits the most from it, it's Altar Tron. It's good in this deck for 3 reasons. First of all, it lets you play more scry effects. You now cut your chromatic stars, and you have this one. Scrying, it's good in every deck, but it's better in combo decks, of course. Number 2, lets you play a main deck removal spell from Nile Spellbomb, which is very important since your deck is a graveyard deck. Number 3, makes your ancient steerings incredibly good for 3 reasons, for many reasons. First of all, it's a good way to cast the ancient steerings, right? You go turn 1 Boulder, turn 2 steerings, and you find your Tron land. Second, now your ancient steerings also find a way to destroy Nile Spellbomb, and so you can grab the Tron lands, every part of the combo, so the Myrs, the Ashnod Altar, and the Golem Foundry, card advantage in the form of the Bonder's Ornament and the Giant'S Boulder. And it's also great because now you don't need to play cards like Makeshift Munitions or Pactal Terror anymore. Sometimes making Infinite Golem, it's not enough because maybe they kills you on the backswing, or maybe they you need a way to beat Graveyard Date, so Pactal Terror. But now you don't need that, because for the Graveyard Date, we have the Boulder, as I said. And also, once you do the loop, you also have infinite mana. And if you have the Boulder, you destroy 2 permanents, right? You destroy 1, use the Myr to grab it back again, destroy another permanent. So let's say you're playing against Turbo Fog. If you make infinite golems, maybe you lose. But if you also destroy 2 lands, maybe even more, because maybe you have more Myrs or more Boulders, I think that's enough. So, no correct card for you. And Ancient Steerings, it's turbocharged. The rest, it's pretty stock. We have a lot of Myr Retrievers because, first of all, now it's reasonable to think we are gonna combo faster because we have Steerings, Rumble, and 8 Scrying effects. So I want to max out or close to the Myrs. And for the same reason, I play for Ashnod's Altar. The sideboard, it's pretty stock. We have a little bit of a transformational sideboard with the Bramble Worm and Hydras. Hydras are good versus, should be good versus Jund, which has a lot of interaction post-board. And this one, it's good versus Terror and Mono Red Madness. Also, we have 1 Masked Vandal that you can grab with Kingsmith to destroy a Spellbomb, and you exile the Vandal itself because you sacrifice it with the Altar in response to his own ability, and a Worship Assistant, which is a Myr Retriever for 3 mana. Basically, that's the way you beat Fairy Macabre in this deck, in my opinion. Because every Myr Retriever beat a Fairy Macabre. You have 2 Myr in the graveyard, they Macabre, you save 1 with a Myr Retriever, and they exile just 1, and you start the loop again. This costs 3 mana, that's true, but with Golem Foundry making mana with the Golem, you still go infinite if you have 1 of these and 1 Myr Retriever. So, I want to try this deck. Is a tier 1? I don't know. I want to find out. This list seems reasonable to me. But we are not playing a league because, as I said in a previous video, doing a league is not a great way to test, right? You, first of all, you don't know what you're going to face. And also, your opponent are not always world-class players, right? Today, I'm going to test with Ziofrancone, Franco Cecchini, an incredible player, an incredible guy, very a good friend of mine, a very intelligent man, and also a great Magic player. He won in every format. So he's gonna play 5 different decks: Mono Red Madness, Affinity, Elves, Jund, and Mono Blue Terror, which is a good display of what the metagame has to offer, in our opinion. Basically, the tier 1 decks, or close to tier 1. Maybe there are other decks which you can say are better than Elves or stuff like that. I don't care. I want to try this deck against a plethora of different decks and see how it goes. And Ziofrancone is guaranteed to play those decks very well because it's great with every deck in every format. So it's the perfect man for this job. So let's jump into this league and let's see how it goes. Okay, this is match number 1 against Ziofrancone, and the hand is good, so we are gonna keep. We have Tron assembled. He is playing Mono Red Madness, and that's basically what you want to have against Red Madness in game 1. You have a fast Tron and many combo pieces. Not many combo pieces, just one combo piece, but also Candy Trail. Of course, we go for the fast Tron, and then, and of course, they always have the Sneaky Snagger, because that's what the deck does, right? Okay, another Candy Trail, it's very, very good. No point in wasting time. Let's just go fast. And we take the Urza's Power Plant. Pass the turn. Next turn, we, I don't know, probably play Golem Foundry plus 2 Candy Trails into crack a Candy Trail. Yeah, because we need a Myr Kingsmith to win the game, basically, right? Oh, Gather Snipe. Okay. Yeah, we don't have green mana, so no Weather the Storm for us. We could play double Candy Trail and crack and gain 6 life and hope to combo out next turn, or we could play a Golem Foundry and make some tokens. Okay, so what if we don't play any combo piece this turn? Let's say we just play 2 Candy Trails and crack 2 Candy Trails, right? And next turn, if we find 2 Myr Retrievers, it's 8 mana to win, so we also need a land. And if we find Myr Kingsmith, we also need 4 mana, right? I think we don't need to play the Golem Foundry before the Candy Trail. We actually, we don't need the tokens, right? Just playing the Golem Foundry, it's enough. So we start by playing 1 Candy Trail and see what we find. Okay, so that's a win next turn if we find a land. Or maybe, yeah, of course, this one goes on top, and of course we gain 3 life. Okay, we could gain 3 life points, but why don't we play the Myr Kingsmith? If we play the Myr Kingsmith, we gain 2 life points, basically, because then we block the Giant'S Snipe. We have the Myr Retriever. Next time we go Golem Foundry, play the Ashnod's Altar. If the Myr is the if the Kingsmith is alive, yeah, we play the Kingsmith probably, and we take a Myr Retriever and pass the turn. And I don't know, we are probably playing losing this game, because that seems like a turn 4 easy turn 4 kill for them. But if you think about it, I said now it makes sense for this deck to try and combo fast, because there are reasonable chances to go fast now. And in fact, this is a turn 4 win, right? Yeah, we are at 2. We are at minus 1000. Okay, nothing mattered. And as I said, this was a turn 4 kill, which is not enough in this game, but it's good in general. Okay, let's sideboard, and I think we cut the Golem Foundry because we want to combo with Weather Storm. So we play Weather Storm and Bramble Worm. Worm, it's a free life gain with Rumble if you mill them, if you mill it, and it's also a plan B for if they play something like Relic of Progenitus or stuff like that. So I kinda like the card in this match. Okay, let's do like this. And this end, it's the end is good versus an unknown opponent, not great versus Mono Red Madness. But you know, we could just do Conduit Pylons on 1 and Scry. Yeah, maybe this is a keep, because it's pretty likely we will have a Tron on turn 3 or 4, right? Maybe turn 4. Yeah, every Tron land means we will have Tron on turn 3. And if we find a way to make colored mana, then we Ancient Steerings. If not, we Conduit Pylon and Steerings. So it's probably a turn 4 Tron. And Weather Storm, it's good. This card, Faithless Looting and Giant'S Snipe. Okay, that's odd. We don't crack the map. We much rather crack the map once we find another Tron land, so that we know what we need to find with that card. Okay, and I think now it's Myr Retriever, so that an altar is an infinite combo, right? Yeah. And oh no, that was a mistake. Oh no, because I much rather have the Myr in the graveyard. Oh no, because this one doesn't go to the graveyard. It's not okay. It's not Malevolent Rumble. Okay. Nice. So next turn we Urza's Tower into Malevolent Rumble, and if we find the Ashnod's Altar, it can be a combo on turn 3 or 4. Another Myr. We could take Expedition Map. Next turn we crack 2 maps, and it's a Tron on turn 5 with nothing in hand. Or maybe we just take Candy Trail. Yeah, we need to dig. At this point, I don't care about Tron lands anymore. Do I sacrifice this one in order to scry 2 for next turn? Yeah, probably. I probably do. Okay. Do I want the boulder? So I keep the Urza's Tower on top. Yeah, I think I do. Okay, so next turn, we draw a land. Okay, we take one. We draw a land. We crack the map. No, sorry. Oh, yeah, just night. We crack the map, I think, and we crack the candy trail in order to gain some life points. Okay, if we lose, we lose. If we don't, next time we are gonna have a pretty big Weather the Storm. But we are probably dead now because it's 5 would grab the price. The attack for 2, we are at 14. Okay. Or we could also have infinite life points. We take the candy trail, we play this one, and we cast Weather the Storm, and Ziofrancone knows we are at infinite life points. And he says on chat, e io non concedo, I don't concede. No, we're just kidding, he concedes. Okay, so again, this is a turn 5 combo. So game 1, turn 4 combo, and game 2, turn 5 combo. You know, the idea of having a faster combo deck seems to be working pretty nicely, right? I don't know if I would like to have some Nyxborn Hydras. I don't know, maybe I don't need to, right? No, maybe I don't. This end will not do. And this end will also not do. Well, no, maybe this is a keeper, actually. We have 4 looks at any land. Because we go Giant'S Boulder, Scry 2, and then this provides the green mana for Malevolent Rumble. If we find the second land, it's... Yeah, I like this end. I like this end. Question is, what do I bottom? If I find my lands, I would much... No, I think Bottom's Ornament, it's too slow, right? Yeah, okay. We probably do like this. And Ziofrancone goes to 5 cards, which sometimes happens when you play Mono-Red Madness. Okay. That's not great. Oh, okay. But yeah, Ancient Stirrings is great. Do we want the Myr Retriever? No, maybe it's early for the Myr Retriever. We could destroy the relic with Giant'S Boulder, so it's not a big deal as long as we find lands. So as long as we have a Tron land in the top 5 cards. Ooh, so a pretty bad end. They need to cycle the spell bomb to find the land. Okay, so green mana, cast Ancient Stirrings. Give me a land, please. Okay, so this is not great because it's not the land I was looking for. Maybe Forest is better at that point. I don't even know because I have the Barrels and the Giant'S Boulder. No, maybe the Urza's Mine, it's better. Any order. Okay, and all my combo is in the bottom of my deck now. Do we... No need to play the Expedition map. We scry this turn. No, too much. No, too many candy trails. We need to draw cards. This turn, I fire off my Malevolent Rumble, and they concede because they don't have lands. Okay, next turn, I would have drawn this one, and then Malevolent Rumble, looking at 4 cards, and no lands, but then I play Candy Trail with my token, and bottom, and still no land. Okay, but I would have had 2 Expedition map to... Yeah. I would have won because I would have taken my Expedition map with the Malevolent Rumble. So I dig for my Tron lands and then I destroy their mountain with Giant'S Boulder, and that's it. Okay, welcome to match number 2 against Ziofrancone. We are on the play this time and they are playing Elves. This hand is reasonable against many opponents, but not against Elves. So I think I can do better. Okay, this one is a... Yeah. This one is great. I didn't see the Expedition map, but when I realized I had an Expedition map, well, this end became great. And Ziofrancone is mulliganing to 5 again. It's incredible how unlucky Ziofrancone is. If you compare how good Ziofrancone is, which is a ton, and how unlucky Ziofrancone is, there's an incredible... What I'm trying to say, it's incredible how much Ziofrancone happened to win, if you consider how unlucky he is. If he had a normal luck, he would have probably been unbeatable. But, you know, great power. With great powers comes great luckiness. And Winding Way on turn 2. Not the fastest start by them, but yeah, Quirion, 2 Quirion Rangers and Priest of Tedenia, it's pretty good. Okay, so now we play 1 Candy Trail, we scry 2. Yeah, the Boulder, it's good. So we draw with this one. We play the Giant'S Boulder. We scry for 2. Okay. So as much as I love Ancient Stirring, I think it's not time yet because I don't have that many green mana. Why don't I just put everything on the bottom? Because I need 3 combo pieces, right? And I have Candy Trail and 2 Ancient Stirrings to find them. Ancient Stirrings on the bottom, Candy Trail on the bottom. I have 3 mana. With 3 mana, I play Ancient Stirrings and then Candy Trail. I waste 1 mana, but yeah, I think I want to do like this. So you play the Ancient Stirrings before the Candy Trail because you don't want to, let's say you find 2 good cards and then you scry them both on top and then you Ancient Stirrings and you put them on the bottom. I could just play Candy Trail and use my mana in a better way, but next time I will not be able to play 2 Ancient Stirrings, right? So it's better to do like this. And we completely and 100% miss. Slippery Cast, I think it's the better because it cycles any order on the bottom. And now we play Candy Trail. Or maybe we cycle the Slippery Cast. No. I want to scry now because the scry has an effect on next turn. And everything on the bottom, right? Okay. Pass the turn, Ziofrancone, it's your turn. Next turn they will explode. Oh, it's an Avenging Hunter. Okay, we lack 2 pieces now. And we have 1 turn to find them. Golem Foundry, and we need the altar now. We just need the altar, and we have 6 mana. We will play Myr and cycle the Candy Trail, I think. Let's start by cycling the Candy Trail. Another Golem Foundry, not great, but I play the Myr Retriever and not the other combo pieces because they could easily have a mass bundle to exile my creatures. I could play the Slippery Cards for 1 more mana next turn, but I think I need to cycle cards. Okay, they play everything now. I don't think it's there's a reason to block, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24, 29. Yeah, it's not like 1 life point, it's... No, I don't block. Yeah, not great. I probably need to destroy the Avenging Hunter now. I could play Golem Foundry and 3 artifacts to... Oh, maybe that's my plan. I cycle this one. If I find an altar, I win. If I don't find an altar, I destroy the Avenging Hunter with my Boulder. Okay, easy as pie. And that was the reason to not block with the Myr Kingsmith, because I didn't have enough mana. If I needed the 2 mana provided by the Myr Kingsmith to assemble my combo. So now I do like this. I play Golem Foundry, 3 mana, I play Myr Retriever, I sacrifice the Myr Retriever, I grab back the Myr Kingsmith, because at the end of the chain, I will have another Vindicate this way. So now what's gonna happen is, I make infinite golems, I make infinite mana because I sacrifice some golems with my altar. So I destroy 1 permanent, I have a Myr Retriever in hand after the loop, I destroy another permanent, and then I have a Myr Kingsmith that go grab another Myr Retriever into another Boulder activation. Okay, and turn 5 combo. Nice. Versus that deck, we need to have Breath Weapon to slow them down and Workshop Assistant because it's a way to stop to beat their Fairy Macabres. I think we don't really need Weather the Storm, even though Infinite Life it's a win against them. So maybe actually, yeah, maybe I want to combo fast, and so I leave 1 Breath Weapon in. I think it's reasonable. Yeah, I could cut a Bonder's Ornament, which is a slow card, but I want to have red mana for Breath Weapon as soon as possible, because Breath Weapon, it's good versus Elf if you can fire it off turn 2 or 3. It's impossible to do that on turn 2, but if you can do that on turn 3. On turn 4, it's probably too late. Sometimes even on turn 3 it's too late. What about this end? Do we like this end? Okay, so any land, even a non-Tron land, it's good, because then it's fine, because it's a Bonder's Ornament into Ancient Stirrings. Any way to color my mana, it's fine, because then I fire off my Ancient Stirrings and I have 3 parts of the combo. I think we could try. Yeah, but I think we can try. It's a risky end for sure, but there are a lot of good draws to have. Okay, that's also a very good draw. They could have Ant plus Mass Bundle, which would put me in and here it comes. Okay, so now we are in a bad spot probably if they have the Mass Bundle. And here it is. Mass Bundle for the win, to the rescue. Yep. Any reason to play the Myr Retriever? Just to save 1 mana for later. Yeah, probably worth it. And now the Timberwatch. Take 1. Land. Ah, okay. I think it's too late for both of those cards. Everything on the bottom, and now we need to find a Tron land in the top 5. No Tron land. Ah, that's rough. No need to play the Myr Retriever because we and no need to play the Bonder's Ornament. Maybe we take the forest because if they go after the Giant'S Boulder with another Mass Vandal, no, it's too late. It's too late. We cannot play around stuff. We need to top deck next turn the Tron land and fire off the Malevolent Rumble into the goodies. Let's see. Okay. So next time we dead, right? Okay, no point in just saving 1 damage. Okay, I think we could Malevolent Rumble, and then we have 6 mana. If we find the missing Tron piece with 6 mana, we play the Ashnod Altar, the Boulder, but we don't have ways to draw. Yeah, I think there's not much I can do, right? So just play the Rumble and see what's up, and still not Tron land. Okay, I'm dead on board? Probably. No, maybe not. This is 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 14. I have 2 blockers. If they don't have anything good in hand, maybe I survive 1 more turn. So I think I take the Expedition map. Yeah, but it's not like I can pack them up this turn anyway, right? Still, I think I take the Expedition map, sacrifice the token, and I play Giant'S Boulder and Expedition map. Pass the turn. On the next turn, if I'm alive, then I crack my map. I have 5 mana and I need to top deck. Yeah, okay. I take the Expedition map. Say okay. Play the Giant'S Boulder. See what's on top. Do I have enough mana for this? Okay. Why don't I just so I take 1 Ancient Steerings. Next turn I sacrifice the spawn token, filter for green. Fire off my Ancient Steerings. No. Next turn, I play my Ashnod Altar. I sacrifice this to 4 mana. And then I color for 1 and I fire off an Ancient Steerings. I take the Foundry. Still not enough mana, right? So what if I sacrifice this one, play the Expedition map, crack. I have 5 mana. Play the Ashnod Altar. I have 2 4 mana. That's the same. Still 4 mana. Still not enough. I think my only out is to bottom the steerings and then find a Tron land into. Yeah, I don't see other. Oh no, but if I sacrifice this one. No, maybe I sacrifice this one. Find a Tron piece. Yeah, I think I do like this. I keep it on top and I use the Ancient Steerings to grab the remaining Tron land so that. Then I have 7, 9 mana, and then I play Ashnod Altar, Kinsmith, Bonder's Ornament, and I sacrifice the Retriever to grab back the Candy Trail, and maybe I find the card. Ok, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ok, I go to 2 life points. Ok, sacrifice this one. 3 mana, Ancient Steerings, Urza's Mine. No, 2 Golem Foundries on the bottom. Yeah, pretty bad. Yeah, but no, because now I play the Kinsmith, right? So it doesn't really change anything. Okay, so I play the Ashnod Altar. I play the Myr Kinsmith. I search for a Myr Retriever. Now I sacrifice the Myr Retriever number 1. I take the Candy Trail. Okay, with more mana, I could have tried to play around the Fairy Macabre, but I think I am too short on mana and I will not do that. I will just play the Candy Trail and hope to find the 3 mana artifact that wins me the game. No 3 mana artifacts here, so bottom and draw a card, and we are. Oh, it's not enough mana, right? Yeah, not enough mana anyways. Okay. GG, Ziofrancone. GG. Okay, so the reason why they didn't pump with the Timberwatch on the previous turn is to play around a Breath Weapon, which is a great play by Ziofrancone, as you might expect from such a good player. Okay, and this is the first game where we fail to combo on turn 4 or 5. Not great. I could keep. Yeah, I would probably find Tron, right? Problem is, then what? I have Tron and then I hope to find good cards. And maybe I still keep. Yeah, those cards are good. Why don't I take both? I leave them on top. On turn 2, I play a Tron land and pass. I do nothing. On turn 3, I fire off an Ancient Steerings, hope to find another Tron land, and play my forest, the other Tron land, find other combo stuff. Yeah, I kinda like this plan. The worst land or elves you've ever saw. So play this one. That's the turn. This end was fine because it's very likely to have Tron on turn 3 or 4, but at the same time, Yeah, it has too many lands. Altar Tron can be a way to play around Fairy Macabre a little bit. That's true, but also not. Oh, okay, so now they have the Masked Bundle. Yeah, now I fire off my first Ancient Stirrings. I don't need another Myr Retriever because I have both with Myr Kinsmith, so I take my Tron land, right? But I don't play the Tron land. Oh no, maybe I do. Maybe I play my Tron land and the Kinsmith. But if I do that, yeah, I play the Kinsmith because it's not like they are gonna exile my Kinsmith with their Vandal, right? For sure they are gonna go after the Giant'S Boulder since they don't know I have green mana. So I play this one so that I use more mana and I take a Myr Retriever. Pass the turn. Now they play the Max Bundle for sure. I don't care about the boulder because I have my forest. Next turn it's gonna be an Avenging Hunter, but I have the barrel, which is of course very good. So now we play the forest and Ancient Stirrings. Too many mirrors, but I could take Expedition Map just as a cycle, right? 3 mana, 5 mana, draw a card because I find the cycling land. Or I could take the Workshop Assistant in order to try and beat a Fairy Macabre. You know, I like too many pieces. I need to draw cards, I think. So yeah, and now I play the Expedition Map and also the barrel. I pass the turn, and the barrel is good because then if they play the Avenging Hunter, I can kill the Avenging Hunter, but I don't think I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna cycle at the end of their turn. I'd much rather use that one on their upkeep after they decide what to put the counters on, right? And I take the slippery cards and I cycle the slippery cards, draw one card. Another map. Very dead draw. Not drawing great this game, but okay, Bundle Tournament, it's nice, but then I don't have 5 mana for the barrels. I still play the Borderlands Tournament though. Yeah, why not? And I also think there's no reason to keep the Expedition Map in hand, right? So now I pass the turn and I probably use the barrel. If something strange happen, I draw with the Borderlands Tournament. And I don't want to play the Myr Retriever because I don't want to have it exiled by a Masked Bundle. And they forge on the Avenging Hunter. Okay, this seems like a mistake to me, but maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. Oh, they have another one. Yeah, okay. And so they trap me down to 15. They don't have good attacks, right? They probably forge on the Masked Bundle because that's the... Oh, no, they are not forging, right? They already forged. And they just passed the turn, I think. Okay, sacrifice this one. And the best thing to be doing now is to take the one that has Scry. No, sorry, Surveil, which better than a Tron land at this point. I have far too many lands. Okay, Stirrings is great. I'm gonna start with Ancient Stirrings. Oh, you know, maybe it's better to start with this one, right? Because once I have more information, I know... So now I play this one. I scry one. I need 2 green mana to cast my 2 green spells. No, I don't think I want another one of these. I play Ancient Stirrings. Still no combo cards. I fear I'm gonna... I could take the Myr Retriever in order to try to beat a Fairy Macabre. Yeah, I think I probably do that. I could take the Giant'S Boulder to scry too, but yeah, maybe the Boulder was better because it's also a removal spell. Yeah, maybe that was bad, actually. I don't know. Yeah, maybe that was bad. Yeah, now they take the Candy Trail, of course. Try to. Yeah, still no combo cards. This time I'm gonna put this one on top. I'm gonna draw with my Candy Trail and play the Boulder so that I scry to once again. Okay, so I like both these cards and I think I'm gonna put them all on top because next turn I'm gonna sacrifice a Myr Retriever to grab back Candy Trail in order to draw with the altar, so that I draw into the Stirrings. I hope to find the Foundry, and then I go for the combo. And I even protect against a Fairy Macabre, I think. 1 Fairy Macabre, if I'm not mistaken. I need to do the counting, but I think we have enough mana. Okay, just 2. And they play another Avenging Hunter now, so they go to the throne. So I'm dead next turn. Yeah, I'm probably dead next turn. 2 Fairy Macabres on the bottom, which is great. They probably just take the Mask Bundle here, right? So that they get rid of the Boulder. No, they take the Timberwatch in order to threaten little next turn. Okay, I just take 7 so that I have more mana for next turn. Okay, let's just go for it. Oh, I could just draw with Bonder, but that's 5 mana to do that, right? Isn't it better to do that with Myr Retriever? Let's see. Okay, so I play I play Ashnod Altar. I play Myr Retriever, sacrifice the Myr Retriever. It's 0 mana, right? So with Urza's Tower, I play and crack the Candy Trail. So I have Myr Retriever in the graveyard, Ashnod Altar in play. I draw the card. I look at 5 cards. If I find the Foundry, I play the Foundry and I sacrifice. Yeah, I think I'm going to do like this. The reason to play Haunted Fangraph is if they have the Fairy Macabre and they want to use it at any time, I can crack my Fangraph maybe. Now I do like this and I take back the Candy Trail. So now I play the Candy Trail, scry 2, and so basically I look at 6 cards, right? 5 with the steerings and 1 because the second scry of the can. Oh, and that's the Foundry. Yeah, I think that's enough to win, right? It should be enough. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the Myr Retriever. I'm gonna sacrifice this one, draw. Yeah, I should have done the other way around. I wasted some mana this way, right? Okay, now I play the Golem Foundry. So I could go for the win. And if they have the Fairy Macabre, they stop my combo. But I can play around that if I sacrifice the Mirkin Smith and I crack this one. Yeah, I think that's good, right? Oh no, it's not enough because now I don't have enough mana, right? Yeah, now I lose to the Fairy Macabre. Okay, so they do like this. It's not enough mana, right? I'm 1 mana short. Because yeah, I think I misplayed, and yeah, I think I would have won if played correctly. Because now I'm not gonna have enough. Yeah, if I played the Golem Foundry before, yeah, okay, that's a win. Unless they have. Okay, so what happens now is I have 2 tokens on my Golem Foundry, and I had just 2 for the Myr Retriever and 1 for the Bonders Ornament. And that's because I played the second Myr Retriever before I played the Golem Foundry. If I did it correctly, I would have had another Golem Foundry counter, sorry. So that now I would have had 2, 4, 5 mana. So I sacrifice the Myr Retriever, go get Myr Kinsmith, play the Kinsmith, and grab the other Myr Retriever and look for the win. So I think this is a win, and the loss is just because of my misplay. Welcome to match number 3 against Ziofrancone, and he is on Affinity this time. And our end, it's not keepable. Way too slow. Maybe 5 years ago, I would have kept this end, but not nowadays. Yeah, this is also Mulligan because we cannot cast Ancient Steering, so we go to 5 and yeah, we keep this one. And I think we are very far away from the combo. We need to assemble our mana base, so I think we keep the Candy Trails. And Giant'S Boulder, it's great here because let us cast Ancient Steerings and also look at 2 more cards. Maybe we need these Eviscerators inside to unmulligan, but at that point we also need no, I'm not keeping the Myr Retriever. Do I keep the Eviscerator? I think I need to keep the Eviscerators inside, even though it doesn't look great now, but we need to unmulligan. Let's hope to not miss a land drop. Okay, the power plant we already have, so we go for the Urza's Tower. Any order, doesn't matter because we are going to shuffle the deck for sure. Candy Trail, don't fail us. No. Everything on the bottom, and Tron land would be incredible, of course. But any untapped land would be kinda nice. Okay, they have the Spellbomb, but we have the Boulder. So that's great. Now we play the Candy Trail with Scry 2. And now we need something good to sacrifice with this Eviscerators inside. They don't have ways to destroy the Foundry, so I think we are gonna keep everything on top. And now we draw with this one. Play the Golem Foundry, because the Golem Foundry eventually will also give us something good to sacrifice with these Eviscerators inside, right? They dispute. Oh, and they skip that. Honestly, it's incredible how unlucky Ziofrancone is. Okay, so draw some cards. I think we keep this one for refurbished familiar discard. Do we take the Candy Trail or the Altar? Problem is, if we put 2 Ashnod's Altar on the bottom, then it's not great for us. I think I take the Altar, play this one because our end we are a little bit stuck. That's for sure. But any two artifacts let us have a good target for eviscerators in sight. And if we draw another altar, a map, another foundry, I don't know, something like that, we could also just cast the eviscerators in sight on that one. Okay, this is not scary, and this is good. This is actually very, very good because now they don't even have the Nile Spellbomb mana up. So yeah, very, very good. We play Myr Retriever, or maybe we just destroy the Nile Spellbomb and do the Myr Retriever thing next turn. Maybe that, no, but because then we don't have black mana. No, okay, we cannot do that. So we do like this, we take black mana. And this is also great because if they want to deny the Myr Retriever activation, they leave the Eviscerators inside in the graveyard. And we take back the Candy Trail, which is also very, very good now. And of course, they cannot do that, but we draw 2 cards anyways, and we have the Eviscerators inside in the graveyard. I'm not gonna play the Myr Retriever now because they have the Karklan Shaman. No point in doing that. Next turn, I could play the Myr Retriever and Eviscerators inside on the token. Let's see if we draw another artifact to power up the Golem Foundry, right? Okay. So they have a reasonable clock now. Yeah, maybe we just play the Golem Foundry now and... yeah, but then we don't have enough mana to dispute. Maybe we just Myr Retriever with no value, right? Cast Myr Retriever and dispute that one away. We take nothing with the Myr Retriever. Or maybe we Giant'S Boulder the Enforcer. Next turn we do the thing, but I think it's a little bit slow. And then, yeah, maybe I just play the Myr Retriever and dispute. Actually, I don't need to do that, right? I can make the Golem, block the Myr Enforcer, and dispute that one. Yeah, that's way better. If they use the Karklan Shaman, yeah, so be it. Both Thoughtcast. What's this card? Ah, okay. Yeah, that's great, actually, because now I discard the Golem Foundry and I have something to get back with my Myr Retriever. Even though it's not great, but it's something, right? Yeah, just take 5. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Now I basically need another Myr Retriever to win the game, right? So go for Malevolent Rumble. Yeah, you know, Steerings is one more card, right? So maybe that's better because I just need a Myr Retriever to win the game. Nope. So I take Bonder's Ornament, I think, so that I have green mana to cast my Malevolent Rumble. Yeah. I take the Myr Retriever now. Is it better to take the Myr Kingsmith? No, it doesn't really matter, right? It doesn't really matter. There's no way I can make green mana now to cast my Weather the Storm. So I just make infinite golems. And that's it, right? And notably, my Giant'S Boulder is stopped. And I make infinite golems. They could Karklan Shaman, but then I make infinite golems again next turn. So I just pass the turn and I take 7 danni, I go to 11. If they kill me, okay, so that's well, I could sacrifice the Myr Retriever to grab back the Myr Kingsmith, but there's no point in doing that because, okay, that's good if you still have 2 Myr Retrievers left in the deck, right? Because if you do, then if they go for a Nile Spellbomb, they exile the graveyard, you still have another Kingsmith in hand. So next turn, you combo again, make infinite life points. But since I have a Myr Retriever in exile, if they have a Spellbomb and they get 2 Myr Retrievers, 3 Myr Retrievers, because then I have a Myr Retriever in the graveyard and a Kingsmith in hand, I cannot combo again anyways. But remember, I have infinite golems and infinite tokens. So if they Karklan Shaman me, I make infinite golems again. So basically, they gain 1 turn with this Karklan Shaman. Okay, so now I play Myr Kingsmith. And the reason why I'm playing Myr Kingsmith is because now I can... oh no, I still can't combo again. If they had a Spellbomb, they could have stop the combo. But in that case, I would have just gone for I attack with everything. They Karklan Shaman for 3. Okay, so now I make some golems, make infinite mana, play Kingsmith, grab Kingsmith, into the other Myr Retriever, grab the Kingsmith back, storm a little bit, cast Weather the Storm for 24, stuff like that, and then I win, right? Also destroy some artifacts with the boulders. Okay, when it comes to Affinity, I think I would like to have my super hyper technology of Mass Vandal, which I think will be good. I don't think I need to play the Bramble Worms. Is that better than Weather Storm? Weather Storm, it's Okay, so when you combo out, you could lose if they bolt you sometimes. So Weather Storm, it's a way to, I think I just do like this. Yeah, Weather Storm, it's good because it's a way to combo. If you combo with no Foundry, but with Weather Storm, you still win. And I play a Mass Vandal because, as I said, it's a way to destroy the spell bomb. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do like this. I don't see any other good card to cut because Abyss Return is inside, it's needed because we need to grind a little bit. And also Bonder's Ornament, it's good to color your mana because this game it's gonna last a little bit longer than the Elves ones and the Mono-Red ones, right? They keep at 7 and we mulligan because it's a 1-lander with no way to go up on the second land. This is a 2-lander, but honestly not great, right? Yeah, because 2-lander with the same Tron piece, no. And this time we are gonna keep probably bottom the Golem Foundry and the Myr Retriever. We are far away from the combo. It's not like we are gonna combo. We are gonna fast this game. We need to build the mana base and cast the Severe Serrators inside, I think. Is Expedition Map even good? Honestly, I don't think so. Because, yeah, you get the Urza's Tower and then you opt to top deck. You still lack colored mana. Ha! Shenanigans! I don't think we are gonna win this game. And they have Tron. Yeah. I think we can safely say they destroyed us in this game. What about the Hydras though? Maybe the Hydra is good. Yeah, maybe the Hydra is good, right? Maybe you do like this. Yeah, let's try on the play. It's good on Myr Retriever. It's good on Malevolent Rumble. And I think they could have a hard time beating a big Hydra. Another mulligan. Let's hope to go to 5 another time. And in fact, we are... Oh, no. This time we are not going to 5. Then it's actually pretty good, right? We have the 3-card combo plus... Yeah, we need to find Tron and we have all the combo. This is not Tron cards. Those are not Tron cards, so we are gonna put them on the bottom. And okay, if we find Tron lands, this end it's great. This is not, but tunings don't fail me, please. Okay, we... At least, we didn't put any map nor any Urza's Mine on the bottom. So we have 52 cards in the deck, but we know the bottom 6 cards. So it's 46 cards in the deck. Yeah, and we are stuck with nothing to cast. Okay, I think we have been a little bit unlucky in these games, and it's... I don't think we are going... No, maybe we could win this game if we... Yeah, nice. Yeah, perfectly fine. Okay. Is there a way out? Yeah, actually, yeah. Is it possible for us to... Yeah, it's possible for us to win. We need to top deck a Tron land. Yeah, okay. If we top deck a Tron land, then we could win this game. We need to survive this turn, of course, and to top deck a Tron land so that we have... Okay, this... Okay, if we happen to top deck a Tron land, we play the Altar, the Kinsmith, we sacrifice the Kinsmith, we play the Myr, we make infinite mana, and then we are left with Bonders or Hydra. After the combo, we are 4 life points because they are gonna attack for 13 now, and we destroy 2 permanents. We don't care about the Myr Enforcer because we can block that one. We destroy the monitor, 2 monitors, right? So we are left with... Yeah, we discard the Hydra because in order to play the Hydra, we need to tap the Boulder. But that makes... Oh, yeah, and another one. Nice. Okay, if we top deck, we have an out. Okay, this will not do. Yeah, we could crack them up to mana and then concede. Morty. If we had the Tron land, we could have make infinite mana, draw with the Bonder's Ornament in 2, where the Storm and cast... Yeah, we would have won the game. If this was the... If this was the mine, we would have won the game, right? Because then we go infinite mana, we draw with Bonder's Ornament, and we weather the storm. Green mana provided by the Boulder. Okay, welcome to match number 4 against Ziofrancone, which is on John this time, and we have a pretty good end. John should be, in my opinion, a pretty good matchup in game 1, now that we have ways to remove the spell bombs. But game 2... it can be harder. Sometimes they have Duress, sometimes they have Fairy Macabre, and also now they are playing some Ancient Grudges, which are a pain. And that's the reason why I play two Hydras in the sideboard, because that's pretty hard for them to beat. Now I gonna fetch for my Tron land. I know they can destroy my Tron land, so versus John, sometimes you just slow roll your map, because if they destroy your Tron land, then you have map to go grab another one. But I have another expedition map in hand, so no big deal. And good Giant players will never ever Wildfire themselves in this matchup. And yeah, the reason why I did that on my turn was to prompt this card by them, because now I'm gonna play this one. And now I'm not gonna use my expedition map. If they cleansing Wildfire me, oh, they Wildfire nonetheless. I think I'm not gonna destroy the map. I keep my map for later. And any Tron land, now it's very interactive hand by them. But now I play my Golem Foundry, I think, and start make some Golem. The Boulder is not needed. I play my Golem Foundry and I play my Candy Trail. Yeah. Do I need another Myr Retriever? The answer is clearly no. Do I need Malevolent Rumble? The answer is clearly always. Okay. So Jigsaw Infiltrator, very good end by them, but they don't have green mana and 2 spell bombs. Okay, Ziofrancone. Okay. No! No! And I find the exact one I had in... that's incredible, stupid Ziofrancone. I think I take the Foundry, I play my Foundry, and I need to gain some time now. Yeah. Okay, so next turn I'm gonna play the Boulder, crack the Candy Trail, and they have green mana now, okay. Another Jigsaw Infiltrator. Basically, that was the perfect hand by them. Because those Infiltrators are gonna go big. As long as they don't have a Kirkland Shaman, I can just play my Myr Retrievers and block a little bit. Okay, that's good, I guess. I am gonna cast my Malevolent Rumble now. Hope to find something good. And no way, another Urza's Tower. It's incredible. Okay. Do I play the Boulder? Yeah, I think the answer is yes now, because I need to scry and also I need to destroy 2 Nile spell bombs. Okay. Nice. Okay, incredible. Still no Tron lands. Put them all on the bottom, I think. Play another Boulder. Yeah, I want to put my tokens. I don't get why they still couldn't. And okay, incredible. Still no Tron lands. I don't know what to say, honestly. Do I want to have the Bonders Ornament? The problem is it's Bonders Ornament does nothing if I don't have Tron out. Right now I can block the Gixian, if one of the Gixian Infiltrators. Okay, and they crack now because they want to draw a card, spend their mana, and also exile my Eviscerators inside, and also grow their Gixian Infiltrator past 3 so that I cannot block with my Golem Foundry token. Next turn, I think I'm gonna just block with a token. Oh, Pulse of Murasa. Yeah, as I said, now the Gixian Infiltrator are gonna go big. I block with the Spawn token, I think. Okay, as long as I find a Tron land, which is not going to happen, I think I'm fine. Okay, Tron land, map. Oh my, it's incredible. Okay, Scry 2. Yeah, now double Tron land, which is useless. I take 1 and pass the turn. I skip a land drop this turn. Yeah, incredibly bad. And in all of this, I succeeded in the really hard challenge to not find any Tron land and also not find a Ashnod Altar, which is quite impressive. But I will have Tron out in 2 turns, so next time I'm gonna deploy my Tron land, play my Bonders Ornament. I have 2 blockers. I think I take 10 now. Yeah, and of course they have Chrysalis, so now I need to block. Ziofrancone. You know what's the worst part about this? That for sure Walker is gonna see this video and say, yeah, but that's the buy, right? Altar Tron is a buy. Yeah, if you drew like this and I drew like that, yeah, it's for sure a buy. Question is, do I double block one of the Gixian Infiltrators? Because if I do, and they sacrifice 2 spawn tokens, the Gixian Infiltrator still dies, unless they also crack the spell bomb, which it's good for me, right? Oh, I see. Yeah, that was pretty bad because that didn't play around cast down. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Now I need to make 2 tokens. Yeah, I think I'm dead now. I don't think it really matters because I'm not gonna win this game anyways. But if I play 2 Myr Retrievers, I'm dead. No, I just need to block one of the Gixian Infiltrators. So yeah, I think I do like this. Make a Golem and crack my map, or maybe my Candy Trail. Depends. No, it's not enough, right? Yeah, that was pretty bad. I should have blocked and saved 6 life. I don't know if that really matters, because if they have cast down, I still die, right? Yeah. I don't know if they don't have another cast down, maybe. No, but then what? I don't have enough mana, I don't have the combo. Okay, so now I make a golem, I block, they pump, I need to sacrifice my candy trail in order to survive, and then I don't think I have out. Yeah, on my turn I crack my map. Yeah. I'm dead. Yeah, and they drew the perfects, and I failed to see one of the missing Tron lands in 25 cards. Yeah, that's pretty incredible, but sometimes it happens, and they also had to cleansing Wildfire. Unfortunate. Okay, so now I think we do like this. We could... Those are the cards to consider, right? I don't need Weather Storms, and I probably don't need a Barrel Blasting Jelly. Yeah, I like this configuration, I think. Let's see if we can play Magic. Okay, game number 2. We are on the play, and this end it's not great. And this end it's also not... No. This one it's fine. We put the Foundry on the bottom because there are other things we need to do before assembling the combo. This is not a fast combo matchup in game 2. And the Boulder it's great now because we can use it to cast Ancient Stirrings and hopefully find a Tron land to then play the Candy Trail. Yeah, everything on the bottom. Because if we find the second land, then we have many rumbles. We don't need other copies of Ancient Stirrings. Mine, Power Plant, and Tower. The full Tron assembled. Okay, we take the Power Plant, because if we go for the map, the last one we want to find is the Tower, so that it gets 3 mana. Do we want the Altar? No, it's early for the Altar, so we pass. We take the map, and we are Tron up. Lembas. Okay, now we don't have a great turn, but, you know, it is what it is. And as I said, now we will have 3 mana, because the last we are gonna find it's the Tower, and that's the reason to sometimes grab the Tower for as the last one. Okay, they have a land. That's good. For later, maybe. If they have the Wildfire, so be it. Okay. Now, if they Wildfire, they 100% go after the Tower, because that's the last one we tutor for, right? And we have a backup copy, so it's pretty good. If they don't, the Tower is also the best one, because, of course, gives 3 more mana. So, pretty nice pickup. We have a little too many colored cards with just one colored source. Might be tough. If they destroy the Giant Boulders now, it can be pretty bad. Okay, take 2. Your Whispering, no red mana up, so no Wildfire. Tap land. Okay. Do we play the Insight now on the Boulder? No, we don't have... We could dispute away the Ashnod's Altar, but doesn't seem great. I think we just do like this. Another Boulder would be good. Bonder's Ornament would be the best. And in fact, we have 2 Bonder's Ornament. We are gonna grab 1. We are gonna play the Tower now, play the Bonder's Ornament, and just draw with the Bonder's Ornament. Okay. Stirrings is good. I don't really care if they go after the Tron lands, because we have Malevolent Rumble and Ancient Stirrings, and we will probably find another copy. And if we don't, at least we can complain. Okay, Gypsy Infiltrator is a little bit scary. Candy Trail, it's great. I'm gonna start with a Candy Trail. I don't want to have another Bonder's Ornament. They would destroy the first one, but honestly, we have a lot of stuff they would destroy anyways. I think Myr Retriever, it's kinda good. Yeah, because, Myr Retriever is good, because now we could destroy the nice Spellbomb at the end of their turn. And on our turn, we play the Myr Retriever, and we Eviscerator inside the Myr Retriever to grab something back. Yeah, so now we destroy. Why don't we destroy the... We use the Boulder, now we destroy the Spellbomb. They use the Spellbomb and exile everything in our graveyard, including the Giant's Boulder. Then I play Malevolent Rumble, so that next turn I have Myr Retriever plus Insight, and I will probably have something in the graveyard to grab back with the Myr Retriever. Yeah, I like this play. Okay, so my graveyard. Not a big deal. And now I play Malevolent Rumble, because I want to have cards in my graveyard. Probably map is the best one, right? Because if they go for Wildfire, then I have a backup thing to sacrifice. Yeah, if they don't, I can cycle the map. Question is, do I block the Gypsy Infiltrator now? Maybe. Okay, so they draw a lot of cards, because Dispute on the Igor Whispering is a draw 3. Gypsy Infiltrator is gonna go very hard, so yeah, I'm probably going to block, because if they ever... If I wait, this is gonna be bigger. but then maybe they kill the spawn and then I don't have enough. Oh, and they find a Nile spell bomb. Pretty good for them. Yeah, I need time, so I need to block, I think. Another map, not great. Maybe I just use it, use the first one to grab a Tron land, have more mana for the next turns, then maybe I just start with this and go from there. Ha! And they have a Fairy Macabre. Okay, that's not the end of the world, actually. Yeah, we play a land, and I think now we do play everything, right? So it's 9 mana, 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, reasonable. Make a golem, we start blocking, and yeah, your turn. On their turn, when they attack, I'm gonna make a golem, block the Jigsaw Infiltrator, sacrifice the Jigsaw Infiltrator to the token to the altar, and crack them up for Urza's Mine, I think. Or maybe the Pylons. Chrysalis. And they have a Spell Bomb. So then now they are going to exile my Eviscerators inside from the graveyard. Do they go for it now? Because if they don't, then I can fire off my Dispute on my turn. Oh, it's little, right? Exactly little. Okay, impressive. Yeah, that's impressive. And we lost the match. Welcome to the last match against Ziofrancone, which is on Mono Blue Delver this time. Yeah, our end, it's fine. It's not great as it seems, because, yeah, it has Tron, of course, which is great, and also colored mana, because you can grab colored mana with the Expedition map, but it's a little bit slow, and other than that, doesn't have a lot of gas. But Myr Kinsmith, if you do the chain of Kinsmiths, they can block a lot of serpents. And the first thing to look after is do they have a Delver on turn 1? Because if they don't, then of course it's much easier. Again, I am against Ziofrancone. I just do this now to save time, because it's not like it's gonna play. It's not like it's gonna not play well, right? I think I play the Kinsmith. If they counter it, it's fine. If they don't, because I have Fangraph to grab that one back, and yeah, I think they're not gonna counter the Kinsmith. No, maybe they do counter the Kinsmith, but then I play the Expedition map, and next turn I have Haunted Fangraph. Okay, if they don't counter, then I grab another Kinsmith, and I play them up. I crack 4 color. Yeah, great. And they are playing the Brainstorm with the Masturbating Rat. Okay, nice. I don't know why you would choose this one over the Christopher Rush art from Ice Age, but to each their own. Okay, and they shuffle. So they have a perfect hand now, probably. Oh, yeah. Ponder. This time I'm not gonna Expedition map, because I don't want to show them that I need colored mana. And they ponder, and they refuse to shuffle, and now the Delver. But it's not a turn 1 Delver, so reasonable. They don't have counter up, because remember, in game 1 they don't have 1 mana counters except for spell pierce and stuff like that. I take the Conduit Pylons because I want to have a Surveil with my correct mana. Now I play my Surveiling Land. I can put this one safely into my graveyard, and yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Ancient Steerings, Bonder's Ornament. That's not much of a choice here. Yeah, any order will do. Play the Bonder's Ornament now that they don't have counter up, and with 4 mana I'm gonna play Myr Kinsmith. I don't think they play Force Spike. Do I take another Kinsmith? Yeah, I think so. And I also attack with my Kinsmith. If they block, that's fine with me. Okay, now I want to draw every turn with my Bonder's Ornament. Thought Scour. Okay, so basically they don't reveal anything. Oh, 2 mana, they untap Thought Scour on themselves, and he mills for just 1 spell. Okay, 2 mana Serpent. And now I have 2 Kinsmith to block. That's the reason to go for the Kinsmith chain. Okay. This one is reasonably hard for them to beat. I will skip a draw this turn, I think, in order to play my Kinsmith. Or maybe not. You know, maybe it's better to draw 1 more card. Yeah, I think it's better to draw 1 card, because it's not like they can attack, right? I have 2 Kinsmith out. Okay, I could play this one. Why don't I just play this one? No, they have they could have Spell Pierce. Okay, so now I play the Myr Retriever. You use the ability? Yeah, of course I use the ability. And pass the turn. Okay. Oh, Sleep of the Dead, it's good, but if they tap out, I combo them out. So it's not like they can just go for tap all my board. And Sleep of the Dead, it's annoying, because if they counter the Ashnod's Altar, I could try to kill the Myr Retriever in order to grab back the altar. But if they tap the Myr Retriever, I don't have ways to sacrifice it. So if they tap it, I don't have a way to kill the Myr unless I find a dispute. That's also the reason why disputes, part of the reasons why the disputes are in the deck. Now they go for the brainstorm. I think I'm in a pretty good shape now. Yeah, and now they're not gonna tap out. They pass with 2 mana up, I think. Oh no, they tap out and I win the game. Second from the top, I guess. Yeah, because now I can combo playing around spell pierce and they don't even have spell pierce. Okay, so do like this, and now yeah, because you know I have a Kingsmith in hand, so I can go grab another Myr Retriever, but also I can just sacrifice the Kingsmith, grab it back with the Myr Retriever, grab another Myr Retriever, and I have the combo. And I also have Weather Storm, which is not needed, right? Because I have the Golem Foundry out. Okay. Post board, it's gonna be harder because they are gonna have like 5 annuals or stuff like that. So I don't think going for the combo it's good. I'm gonna cut all the altars. I'm gonna have my spell bombs in. I'm gonna play my Bramble Worms and my Iris. And of course I'm gonna cut Weather Storm because it's not like it's doing a whole lot. And also I think I'm gonna cut 2 Ancient Stirrings because I don't wanna go for the combo that much, right? Yeah, in order to execute this plan in a better way, it would be better to have more barrels of Blasting Jelly. I just have 5 removal spells, but that could be reasonable. The problem with the Hydra is they could just take it with the Annual, so I would prefer to have non-enchantment creatures, but that's what I have. And I think I keep this end, even though I don't have Tron, but I have Rumble to go grab the remaining Tron piece, and 2 Candy Trails are also good. Okay, Delver, the best start. Yeah, but I also drew pretty well. So now I have a guaranteed turn 3 Tron. Oh no, it's not guaranteed. They could just they could in theory brainstorm and bounce this one with the 4 mana card. But they don't. And they reveal a mental note that they cast. And yeah, I take my Urza's Mine. You know who's Urza? Urza's Mine. That's the turn. Next turn, we play some Candy Trace, some Kingsmith, some Myr Retriever. We basically play everything, right? Okay, 7 mana. I could play and crack the Candy Trail. It's 3 mana. 2 mana for the Myr Retriever. It's 5. And then I waste 2 mana. I could go for Kingsmith into Retriever, into Candy Trail, not crack. But then if I block with the Myr Retriever, I grab back the Expedition map, which is not great. No, that's not entirely true, because that's green mana. Maybe one way or another, I will have 1 spare mana. So it's sure that I'm gonna play the Candy Trail. Yeah, but I need to play the Candy Trail after the Kingsmith. Yeah, I probably just play the Kingsmith and the Retriever and the Candy Trail. So let's start with the Kingsmith, because I don't want to shuffle my deck after my Candy Trail. And I think I grab another Myr Kingsmith. Or no, maybe I just take the Myr Retriever so that I can start looping Myr Retrievers to block the Cryptic Serpent forever. Yeah, and now I do the Candy Trail. Yeah, the Spellbomb, I think we are past that stage, so no Spellbomb and also no Kingsmith. I need colored mana. Yeah, and play the Kingsmith. No, sorry, play the Myr Retriever. Question is, do I block with the Kingsmith or with the Myr Retriever? Probably the Myr Retriever, so that I grab back the Expedition map. You know, maybe not. And yeah, do like this. Yeah. One reason to not block with Myr Retriever is that if you have 2 Myr Retrievers and they have 2 Serpents, then you can grab back to... If you double block with 2 Myr Retrievers, you grab 1 Retriever with the other one. So it's an infinite blocking machine. But at the same time, if I play 2 Myr Retrievers and another Kingsmith, this can kill the Serpent, right? Threaten to kill the Serpent. Okay, that's good, but I need green mana. Problem is, if I play the Expedition map, they're gonna counter. But yeah, if they annul this one, I want the Expedition map to resolve. And Ziofrancone, it's a very good player. Usually you play the things you want them to counter the most as the first spell, because maybe you bait them. But Ziofrancone is so good that he will not fall for that. So I need to do a leveling. I do to next level him, and so I do the opposite. And it seems like it's working, but maybe he knows better than me. He just has 3 cards in hand though. Do I play the Conduit Pylons? No, maybe I'm a little short on mana. Yeah, if I take the forest, I have 5 mana. I play Malevolent Rumble. I have 3. Yeah, I need to take the forest. I know I don't have black mana this way, but I need to spend all my mana now. Yeah, Bramble Worm is how I'm gonna win this game, if I am gonna win this game. So I take that. And now I play the Candy Trail before I play the Myr Retriever, because if they have Spell Pierce, they cannot counter the Myr Retriever with Spell Pierce. And they don't know have the Myr Retriever. Okay, so I scry 2. Yeah, Boulder's not bad, right? And the Golem Foundry, it's not great because I don't have artifacts. Yeah, the Boulder, it's fine because then I can kill the Cryptic Serpent later. And now I play this one. They probably going to counter, but I need to spend my mana. And I hope they don't have a counter spell, because if they don't, now then I am gonna play a Bramble Worm, and yeah, of course they counter. Yeah, maybe that was bad to block. No, I needed to block with the Myr Retriever in order to have green mana. So yeah, okay, now I block the 2 Cryptic Serpents, go to 8, and then I close my eyes and okay. Yeah, I block. Yeah, so I play this one. If it resolves, I go to 7. So I block. Yeah, I cannot play around anything, right? If they have a counter spell, I lose. Easy as that. If they don't, okay. So now I can win, because now I need to crack the. Basically now, I lose to Demon Inferior, and that's nothing I can do about that. So I play the Giant'S Boulder, I scry 2 and draw with a Candy Trail. And I block this one, I go to 1. If they have a way to bounce my Bramble Worm, I lose. Okay, that's it. And I cast the Giant'S Boulder before the Candy Trail because I want to scry. Inside is not great, but I need to, if I survive, I need to outdraw them. Yeah, but I have 2 Candy Trails. I think I keep this one on top. I draw and go to 10, pass the turn. If they have a removal spell or a tap effect, I lose the game. If not, okay. It seems like I am alive. Okay, block this one, of course. I go to 1. Again, I lose to a counterspell. But if they don't have a counterspell... No, actually, I don't lose to a counterspell. I don't need to lose to a counterspell. I could just boulder this one and absorb the other one with a Candy Trail. No. That doesn't work. Okay, they clearly drew the Delver's Secrets, right? So they don't have a counterspell. I could have 7 mana, play this one. I block the Serpent with a Bramble Worm. Maybe I Rumble. I don't have enough mana. Yeah, if I destroy the Serpent with 7 mana, with 3 mana gain 5 life, I go to 6, and if this Delver flips, I lose. No good. If I play the Bramble Worm, then I trade for the Cryptic Serpent. Then I'm at 6. I crack the Candy Trail and gain 3 life. Yeah, okay. I think that's the play. Okay, go for the Worm. Do you have a counterspell now? Again, counterspell or a bounce spell, and I am dead. Okay, but they don't seem to have one. I could play Rumble. Yeah, maybe is it better to play? Yeah, but if I play Rumble, no, that's not the play. The play is to gain 5 life with Bramble Worm, so that I go to 11. I block this one. My Bramble Worm survive. I go to 2 life points, and then I destroy this. Yeah. That's the play. That's the play. Again, I lose to any bounce spell, but Brainstorm it's carry. Okay. Yeah, I'm dead because I go to 11. See, this is 12. Okay. Yeah, dead. Was there something different I could have done? Yeah, probably, but I think I played reasonably well. I was lucky with them not having counterspell, but also I was a little bit unlucky with them having the 6/5 Serpents and not the 5/5, because with the 5/5s I would have easily won with the Bramble Worms, right? But okay, let's try again. And again, you saw Delver, it's the thing that killed me, right? Yeah, we keep this end. For once, we have Spell Bomb, and hopefully we can exile the graveyard and maybe even draw before they deploy their Serpents, but let's see. First of all, we need to find the last Tron land. I think we take the Boulder. Not the Candy Trail, but the Boulder. So that next turn, we play the Boulder and the Urza's Tower and the Nile Spellbomb, and again they have the Delver Boulder. It's if I keep the expedition map on top and they counter the map, it's incredibly bad. But what am I gonna do? Just up to top deck land? I could keep 2 on top, because then I draw 1. If they counter next turn, no, it's... Yeah, I guess if you keep 1 on top, maybe you also keep the other one. Yeah. Let's try like this. No. Oh, I'm stupid. I needed to play my Nile Spellbomb. Yeah, Still Sabotage. Yeah, I was too hasty with my F6. And I don't think it's good to play the Spellbomb now because they have the Still Sabotage. So I think I just pass. On my upkeep, I crack the map. Yeah, on my upkeep, I do that because I know I have an expedition map on top that at this point I don't want to draw. Or maybe I do. Yeah, now I think this game is very much changed because with Night Spellbomb, I would have exiled the graveyard so that they didn't have the... But also they would have played in a different way, right? Okay, I think now it's very hard to win this game. I think it's impossible to win this game now. Yeah. I'm sorry, that was on me. Yeah, go to 8, I crop my map, and I'm dead. So I cannot crop, I need to... yeah, bottom. Okay. Yeah, nice. Not that gonna do much. But that's not true. That's not true, actually. I could play a big Hydra. If they have a way to beat my Hydra, I lose the game. But what can you do? Okay, if you have a bounce spell or tap spell, yeah, and I am dead. Okay, GG. So, not a great showing. I consider the one with Elves to be a win because I lost just because I misplayed the last turn. So it's a win in my book. But I lost versus Giant, and okay, versus Affinity I was unlucky. That's true. And probably Affinity it's a fine matchup. I guess it's a good matchup. But Giant seems to be very hard, more than I thought. And Mono Blue Terror seems to also not be great. Probably, if I were to play this deck again, I would play more barrels, because sometimes I lack the green mana. Cutting, I don't know, maybe some Kingsmith and an Ashnod's Altar or stuff like that. I don't know. Or maybe just cut the combo and, I don't know, play some creatures in the main deck, a more mid-rangey deck, maybe a new version of Altar Tron, I don't know. But I don't like this list very much. The Giant'S Boulder has been great, the card is great, the deck is not. And that's what I am at now. So, I hope you like this video. Testing with good opponents, it's always fun and it's always good. I hope you like this one. Even though the list is not great, we are trying to find the best shell for this new card. And the journey starts like this. So if you like this video, like, subscribe, tell to everyone and stuff like that. And if you didn't like this video, well, mava fun.